He wasn't born into global fame, yet there was always something unforgettable about him. A rare blend of deep vocal tone, artistic sensitivity, and magnetic presence that made people pause and look twice. Kim Taehyung didn't just debut as a member of BTS. He shaped his own artistic world, transforming quiet curiosity and creative instinct into one of the most distinctive careers in modern pop culture. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. Kim Taehyung was born on December 30th, 1995, in Daegu, South Korea, and spent much of his childhood in the countryside of Gyeocheon. Long before global tours and Fashion Week appearances, he grew up in a modest environment, developing a love for music through saxophone lessons and a fascination with visual art and photography. He originally accompanied a friend to an audition for Big Hit Entertainment, but it was Taehyung who ended up being scouted, a turning point that quietly changed his life. In 2013, he debuted as V, one of the vocalists of BTS. From the beginning, his baritone voice stood out in an industry often dominated by higher tones. Songs like Singularity and Stigma highlighted his unique color and emotional control, establishing him as a performer capable of conveying vulnerability and intensity with subtle precision. As BTS rose from a small company group to a global phenomenon, V's presence became central to their visual and artistic identity. Beyond music, Taehyung explored acting early in his career, appearing in the historical drama Warang in 2016. Though his primary focus remained music, the experience revealed his interest in character-driven storytelling. Over time, he refined a personal aesthetic that blended vintage influences, jazz inspiration, and cinematic emotion. Rather than staying within one musical style, V embraced experimentation. His solo tracks, including Sweet Night, Winter Bear, and later his debut solo album Layover, leaned into soulful R&B and soft jazz tones. The album showcased restraint and emotional depth rather than loud production, reflecting his introspective personality. It topped charts globally and proved his ability to command attention independently of the group. V's approach to artistry reflects intentional individuality. He gravitates toward projects that align with his taste rather than trends, often drawing inspiration from classic films, old-school photography, and timeless fashion. This careful curation has helped him build a brand that feels authentic rather than manufactured. Offstage, his public image blends mystery with warmth. Known for his love of art exhibitions, classic music, and photography, he presents himself as thoughtful and creatively driven. At the same time, luxury fashion houses recognize his global impact. As a brand ambassador for major international labels, he has become a regular at Paris Fashion Week, where his appearances generate worldwide media attention. His lifestyle reflects balance between global celebrity and private reflection. While millions follow his updates across social platforms, he maintains boundaries around his personal life. He rarely addresses rumors directly, choosing instead to let his work and public appearances speak for him. Financially, Kim Taehyung stands among the most influential Korean artists of his generation. His estimated net worth reflects earnings from BTS world tours, album sales, solo projects, and high-profile brand endorsements. More importantly, he has built cultural influence that extends beyond music into fashion and visual art. What truly sets V apart is his artistic evolution. From a quiet trainee with an unconventional voice to a globally recognized singer and style icon, he continues to refine his identity with each era. He embraces mood, atmosphere, and emotion, prioritizing artistic depth over noise. As of 2026, Kim Taehyung stands not only as a member of BTS, but as a solo artist and cultural figure defined by individuality and creative intention. His journey reflects growth, self-awareness, and the courage to remain different in an industry driven by trends. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. He wasn't born into global superstardom, yet there was always something unmistakable about him. An intellect so sharp yet introspective, a presence so composed yet commanding that audiences instinctively paid attention. RM didn't simply debut as another idol in a crowded industry. He shaped his own identity, transforming a deep love for language and music into one of the most influential voices of his generation. You're watching Celebrity Fandom. If you're into deep dives on star journeys, lifestyles, and the real stories behind the spotlight, hit subscribe now and stay tuned for more. RM was born as Kim Namjoon on September 12, 1994, in Ilsan, South Korea. Long before global stages and sold-out stadiums, he was a student known for his exceptional intelligence and curiosity. He developed a strong command of English at a young age, reportedly teaching himself through media and study, while also nurturing a passion for poetry and writing. Music wasn't just an interest. It became a medium for expression. As a teenager, he entered the underground hip-hop scene, performing under the name Runch Randa, building credibility through raw lyricism and introspective themes. His transition into the mainstream began when he joined Big Hit Entertainment as one of its earliest trainees. Unlike many idols, RM entered with a clear artistic direction already forming. His trainee years focused heavily on refining his rap technique, songwriting, and production skills, while adapting to the structure of idol training. In 2013, he officially debuted as the leader and main rapper of BTS. From the outset, his role extended beyond performance. As the group's spokesperson and creative contributor, RM played a central part in shaping BTS's identity, both musically and culturally. His ability to articulate thoughts in interviews, especially in English, positioned him as a bridge between BTS and the global audience. RM's lyricism quickly became one of BTS's defining elements. Thoughtful, reflective, and often philosophical, his writing explored themes of identity, youth, societal pressure, and self-acceptance. As BTS expanded internationally, releasing chart-topping albums and headlining global tours, RM stood at the forefront of a movement that redefined K-pop's presence worldwide. In parallel with group success, he pursued solo work that highlighted his individuality. His mixtapes, RM and Mono, showcased a more introspective side, blending alternative hip-hop with ambient and experimental sounds. In 2022, he released his official solo album, Indigo, collaborating with diverse artists and exploring art, identity, and personal growth. The project was widely praised for its depth and artistic cohesion. His artistic evolution continued as he remained actively involved in songwriting and production, contributing to BTS's discography while expanding his own musical palette. Each release reflected intellectual curiosity rather than formula, reinforcing his reputation as an artist driven by meaning. Offstage, RM's image blends intellectual depth with understated sophistication. He is known for his appreciation of art, literature, and museums, often sharing insights into exhibitions and creative works. His lifestyle reflects contemplation, cultural awareness, and continuous learning. He has also established a strong presence in the fashion and cultural space, attending global events and representing modern Korean artistry on international platforms. His style leans toward refined minimalism, aligning with his thoughtful persona. Despite global fame, he maintains a grounded and reflective approach to life. He often speaks openly about personal growth, responsibility, and the pressures of leadership, offering a perspective that resonates beyond music. Financially, RM's success extends across multiple avenues. Earnings from BTS's global tours, album sales, brand collaborations, and solo projects contribute to an estimated net worth that reflects both commercial success and artistic influence. BTS's record-breaking achievements further solidify his standing as a key figure in one of the most impactful groups in modern music history. What sets RM apart is intellectual resonance. In an industry often driven by visuals and trends, he leads with thought and substance. Whether delivering a powerful rap verse or speaking at global platforms like the United Nations, he prioritizes meaning and connection. That depth defines his longevity. As of 2026, RM stands not just as a K-pop idol, but as a global cultural figure, a leader, a writer, and an artist whose voice carries both artistic and intellectual weight. His journey from an underground rapper in Korea to the leader of a worldwide phenomenon reflects discipline, vision, and an unwavering commitment to authenticity. That wraps up today's feature. If you enjoyed this content, like the video and subscribe to Celebrity Fandom for more in-depth celebrity stories. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.